Hello my people, welcome back to my channel. You know how in this our country politics and the courtroom are like twins. Just when you think a court case is about ordinary law, boom, big political secrets start flying out. Today a massive drama happened in the ongoing trial of the activist and politician Omoyele Sowore. According to the latest news report, the court has given Sowore a very strict warning, but instead of Sowore to be quiet, he fired a massive shot straight at President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Department of State Service. Let us hold hands and break this heavy matter down step by step so you will understand the deep insight that Sowore just exposed. To understand the gist, we must first start with what actually happened inside the courtroom. As stated in the report, the court proceeding could not go on properly because Sowore's defense lawyer were completely absent. Because of this, the prosecution applied for Sowore's defense to be totally foreclosed. Foreclosed means the court should just close its chance to defend himself so they can move on to judgment. But according to the report, the court in its wisdom decided to give Sowore one last chance. The judge ruled that if Sowore fails to present his defense on the next adjourned date, his defense will stand completely closed. But my people, Sowore's side is very angry about this. In the report, Sowore explained that his lawyer had already made it very clear in previous appearance that they would not be available on this particular day. They even told the court that the lead counsel would be out of jurisdiction. Sowore believed this whole drama was totally unnecessary. He argued that anyone appearing before a court for a criminal matter must be given adequate time and the right facility to prepare their defense. He even accused the opposing counsel of lying by saying this was the 11th time Sowore was asking for an adjournment. Sowore claimed that some of the previous adjournments happened because the judge was absent, and others were because the prosecution could not even present a television to play their own evidence in courts. Now, this is where the main political drama entered the matter. According to the report, Sowore boldly declared that he has absolutely no business coming to court over this matter in the first place. He insisted that he committed no offense and that there is not even a complainant in this case. He called the whole trial a pure state prosecution. Sowore did not hold back at all. He pointed his finger straight at the DSS. As stated in the report, Sowore alleged that the lawless DSS just has a problem with him and they are desperate trying to prove their loyalty to President Tinubu. He claimed the DSS want to show the president that they can put Sowore in his place, control him and silence him. He even gave a brief history lesson. According to the report, Sowore reminded everyone that this is not the first time being accused of cybercrime. He said former President Buhari did the exact same thing to him in 2019 and even accused him. Now, he claimed the DSS is repeating the same playbook, instituting multiple cybercrime cases against him just to impress the current president. Sowore also exposed a very interesting game that he could claim the prosecution is playing. In the report, Sowore revealed that when he was sent to Kuje prison, the prosecution was suddenly very generous with granting long adjournment. They were not asking for a rapid day-to-day trial. They were perfectly fine giving him 1 week gap, which is how he ended up spending 9 days in prison. But immediately he managed to beat the Kuje game and got out. Sowore claimed the prosecution suddenly changed their tune. They rushed back and demanded a day-to-day trial. Sowore argued that the decision for a day-to-day trial is meant for the court to decide, not for the prosecutor to impose on him. Because of all this, Sowore has completely lost faith in the system. According to the report, he stated that this his team has made it clear they no longer have confidence in this court. He said in a normal situation, if a defendant say they have no confidence in a judge, the judge would respectfully step aside, especially since there are over 13 other judges available. But the judge did not step aside. So why is all this happening right now? Sowore dropped the heaviest bombshell. According to the report, Sowore declared that the big deal behind all this legal harassment is the upcoming election. He boldly claimed, and I quote, Tinubu is mortally afraid of the popularity that has happened within the grassroots. Yes, so Sowore said the president is deeply terrified of the massive support Sowore's movement is currently getting at the grassroots level. And the most shocking part, Sowore said they are gathering this massive crowd without paying a single dime. Listen to how Sowore described it in the report. He said they are not distributing bread, they are not sharing soap, they are not giving out rice, not even bitter cola, tom or akara, yet the masses are trooping out and shouting his name. He claims that this raw unbrought popularity is exactly what is making the political establishment shaking in fear. Before the report ended, Sowore made a very deep point about the condition of Nigeria today. He said his ultimate goal is to take over power after what he calls the revolution, and when he takes over, his number one focus will be the judiciary, so that there can be true dispensation of justice. As stated in the report, Sowore wanted to tell the judge that the burden of justice is actually lighter than the burden of injustice. He explained that what is killing Nigeria today is the heavy burden of injustice. He claimed that every single time Nigeria had the opportunity to do the right thing, the system chose to perpetrate injustice instead. Sowore connected this to the massive insecurity in the country. According to reports, he argued that this constant injustice is the exact reason why Nigeria has bandits and militants today. He said all these criminal groups are linked to the institutional and historical injustice that the country has committed against its own citizens. He warned that creating an injustice situation will always create another bigger problem. My friends, immediately this news broke out, social media was completely divided. Let us look at what Nigerians are saying online, because this matter is very hot. On one hand, some people are fully supporting the court street warning. One user on Facebook wrote, Sowore like to play the victim too much. If you have a court case, your lawyer should be present. You cannot be dragging the trial and then blame the president or the DSS for your own delay. He should face the law and stop making political excuses. But on the other hand, some people are totally defending Sowore. A user on X, formerly Twitter, connected, Sowore is speaking the absolute truth. This cybercrime charges is just a political weapon used by every administration to silence opposition. The DSS is just doing eye service for the president. Why force a day-to-day trial only after he got bail? Stay strong, Sowore. Wow, you can see that this is a very sensitive issue. One side feels Sowore is playing politics with a serious legal matter, while the other side feels the government is using the court to intimidate a strong political opponent ahead of the 2027. But let us bring it to our own room here. What do you guys think about this whole drama? Do you agree with Sowore that President Tinubu is mortally afraid of his grassroots popularity without sharing rights and akara? Or do you believe the DSS is just using the cybercrime trial to impress the president? Don't just watch and pass. Oh, I want to hear your own voice. Go straight to the comment section down below and tell me your mind. Let us gist here. If you enjoy this breakdown, please do me a huge favor, smash that subscribe button right now, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a new hot video, you will be the first to know. Give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Keep your eyes open, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.